Okay. So, good evening, everybody. And we have with us another doctor, Dr. Tushara, who has cleared her FMG exam in December 21. And heartiest congratulations, Dr. Tushara. And how are you feeling now?
Thank you, Doc. First of all, this is really a cloud nine moment for me. I always dreamt of talking to you in an interview like this. So whenever I was down in my preparation, I used to imagine myself talking to a doctor, a senior most doctor who's really interviewing me once I achieve my dream.
I'm really, really happy, and I'm equally glad that we are talking to you, Dr. Tushara. And Tushara, which college are you from? Which college are you from?
I am from Bicol Christian College of Medicine, Philippines.
Okay. And where do you stay here in India?
Sir, I am from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Okay. And what was your preparation there in Philippines, and what different did you find it in when you're preparing for your licensing exam? Was it similar or was it very different?
Sir, I was not a top-notcher, but I can grade myself as an average student. I used to just study the basic materials that are given by the lecturers there and go prepared for the exam, just like an average student. So, but now here, the plus point that I have is I felt that building my basics there back in the university has really helped me to clear this exam. Doing more of clinical cases, practicing more of MCQs in this span of 6 months has really helped me to grab.
Okay. And Dr. Tushara, what was your strategy basically? Was it your first attempt, or was it your second, or did you clear it? How did you? I mean, which attempt was this for your exam?
This is my second attempt, sir.
Okay, second attempt. What was your score in the first attempt?
My first attempt was 147, sir.
147. So close. Close.
Yes.
Must
yes.
be very disappointing, right? At that point of time, you're all happy and blushing, but at that point of time, I'm sure it must have hurt a lot. How did you overcome that phase? How did you overcome that phase? What did you do yourself?
The first thing I did was I have trusted my source. I have not changed my source, and then I have done more of revisions. And then the main game changer of this preparation is practicing more of MCQs.
Okay, so in the previous attempt, you were not practicing as many MCQs. You changed that to a lot of MCQ preparation this time along with the theory.
Yes. And what I came to know is not just knowing the answer for the question, learning to rule out the options is equally important.
Nice. And Dr. Tushara, what did you do all the 19, or were you selective in your subjects?
Sir, speaking truly, I was I've not touched the 19 subjects, but my main motto was I know the paper is going to get clinical, so I wanted to focus on the clinical subjects.
Okay.
Since I have, I'm pretty confident in the basic subjects. I just gave a revision 1 month prior to the exam, so that's what helped me.
You were very strong with your clinical subjects, basically.
Yes.
And were you doing grant tests, and were they helping you?
Yes, sir. I did one grant test a month. So in the beginning, I was not scoring good. I was barely getting 120 to 130. But then by the end of November, I was able to pull off until 150 to 160.
Nice.
So that helped me boost my confidence.
Okay. And how did you analyze the paper, the grant test? After you score the grant test, would you get very upset about it, or would you chalk down a plan, do the entire explanation part? How was your approach with your grant test when you do a grant test?
I can tell you the truth, because for the first and second grant test, I was not focusing much on reviewing the key sheets. But then I had this habit of watching more of interviews of the toppers. So what most of them told is to review the answers. It's equally important rather than just giving your grant test and leaving it. So I had, but I was pretty lazy to do the 300 questions in a day. So I segregated them 50-50 each per day.
Okay. So you went through the explanations throughout from after some time that you were doing all the three, but you divided them as 50 questions blocks and completed. That's nice.
Yes. So I always had this habit of breaking the tasks into smaller, so I don't feel like lazy, or I can...
That's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. Actually, achievable small targets and micro targets, and keep achieving them, and small victories that you can accumulate in the journey. That's nice.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Dr. Tushara, what was your main change that you have done in your preparation this time? I mean, compared to last time when you came so close, what was your main thing? You didn't change your source. You stick to your sources. You wrote all your grand tests. Anything specifically different you felt was different?
The first thing I noticed that I should have done more MCQs.
Mm.
So practicing more MCQs has really helped me this time. And then one should not get greedy when the time is really there. You don't just try to, because there are so many resources out there. Just don't be greedy. I agree. Just trust your source. It's there. It's already there. So you just revise. So that's what helped me.
Don't go for greed to read, right? A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
accumulate and all.
So
Yeah, our exam is a
by the
lesson.
end of October, I just wanted to get thorough with the subjects I've already done, rather than opening the new subjects and cramming them up.
That,
So
that, that's nice. And one more thing, Tushara, what was your approach towards Arise? Like, how did Arise help you in your journey? And what do you think was the key areas where you felt Arise actually added a huge benefit to your preparation?
the test and discussions, huh?
The test and
I think,
discussion part.
yeah, how to rule out the options, and guessing is also a trick that I've learned from many of the teachers from LS.
Nice. And did you attend the fast track revision classes? Were they helpful for you?
Yes, sir. Good, good. They were really helpful.
Mm.
Without the fast track
And
revisions, I think it's really not possible to cover the entire subject in one day or two.
okay. And what was your exam day strategy? Were you calm or were you stressed out? Did you study one night before, or like did you go with a sleep or no sleep?
One day before the exam, I just wanted to do PSM.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave the whole day for my PSM, so, because since it has a lot of questions coming up, I knew that I have to give, because it's all of cramming. So I gave a lot of my time to PSM. So one day before the exam.
Okay. And on the exam day, how was your paper one, and what did you do in the gap between paper one and paper two? And how were you? I mean, were you panicking, or was it all smooth in the examination hall? Are you worried about? Did you? I mean, there are some questions which you don't get right the answers to in the first part of your on the computer screen when you're sitting. Like, how did you convince yourself, or was it like a well balanced paper from the beginning for you?
Paper one was I had this confidence that I can manage the paper one, but I was always panicked about the paper two, sir. So once the paper one is done, I was okay. Let's give a try for the paper two, but I was not completely confident. But then there's my mother waiting outside for me, and she is the one who boosted me that you're going to do it this time. So I think that was the major boost for me to get geared up for the paper two.
Awesome. I mean, that's really nice to know that, in regards to your mom also to be so supportive and to have a daughter coming back to the home and to the family. And by the way, Dr. Tushar, are you the first family member to be a doctor, or do you have a extended family with doctors?
No, sir. I'm the first one of the family, sir.
Must be a proud moment. And your mom must be so happy today, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was your first initial reactions with your mom? What was her first reaction? Having, stressed equally.
I was yelling, and she was really stressed. She didn't know what was the reason. So I just went and hugged her. So that was really a moment to be cherished forever.
Yes. All the journeys that are taken right from after you 12, the whole journey that was taken that gets validated on that night.
Yes, sir. And I would thank Arise for being this part of this part of my life. Thank you so much, sir. I can't thank you enough.
We are really glad that we could play an important role in your journey, and this is such a crucial part of your journey. And God bless you, Dr. Tushara, and thank you so much for the time. And I hope you have a bright future and much more success, much more happiness going forward. And what are your next plans? And Dr. Tushara, what is your future plans going ahead?
Sir, I am planning to do for NEET PG, sir.
Okay. So
I have to
do you
prepare.
have your internship to do, or you will be able to write the NEET PG?
No, sir. Since I'm from Philippines, I have already my internship certificate. So.
Okay, fine. So you'll be directly going ahead with the NEET PG preparation now.
Yes,
all
sir.
the
Yes.
for your future exams also, and
Thank you, sir.
God bless you abundantly.
Thank you. So the pleasure is mine. Thank you.